Most people are alive, but very few are living. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you met yourself, without the filters, the job title, or the need to be nice? If you can't remember, this video is going to sting, and you probably need it. Stay till the end. You wake up, doom scroll through someone else's happiness, go to work, come home, complain, sleep, and at some point you ask, what the hell am I even doing? Here's the truth most self-help books won't admit. You can live your whole life and never actually meet yourself. From day one, we're trained to become likable. You learn what gets you applause and what gets you punished. So you adapt. Like a little social chameleon, you blend in with whatever version of you gets accepted. Psychologists call it the false self. Philosophers call it bad faith. I call it the customer service personality. You smile when you want to scream. You agree when your soul says no. You pursue goals you thought were yours, but were actually handed to you by insecure parents, exhausted teachers, or a hyper-capitalist culture that values output over identity. So of course you feel lost. You weren't lost. You were never allowed to arrive. Let's kill a cliché real quick. Finding yourself doesn't mean booking a one-way ticket to Bali with a yoga mat and a dream. That's called running away with better weather. Finding yourself is far less glamorous. It's ugly crying in your car because you just realized your entire personality was shaped around avoiding rejection. And here's the worst part. You don't find yourself once and then live happily ever after. You have to keep finding yourself again and again because you change. The world changes. And if you're not checking in, you'll slip right back into the costume you were wearing at 17. Here's my take. Life doesn't begin at birth. It doesn't begin at 18 or 30 or 65. It begins the moment you say, no more autopilot. The moment you catch yourself mid-lie and think, wait, that's not what I actually believe. That flicker of awareness, that's you. Waking up. Life begins the day you stop outsourcing your identity to algorithms, trends, or your parents' expectations. It begins when you realize your life isn't a movie you passively watch. It's a story you're actively writing. The moment you accept that you're not who they told you to be, you're not just free to live. You're finally equipped to. So how do you begin? Not by taking a quiz to find your soul animal or writing a manifesto in a cabin. Start small. Start honest. Pay attention to what exhausts you. Notice when you fake agreement in conversations. Track what topics light you up even when no one's watching. Say, I don't know more often. It's humble and powerful. Say, I don't care less often. That phrase is usually a cover for fear. And don't worry about being consistent. Consistency is overrated. You're not a brand. You're a being. Be inconsistent. Be contradictory. Be alive. Life doesn't begin with fireworks. It begins with a whisper. A strange, still moment where something inside you says, this isn't me. And instead of ignoring it, you listen. That's the start of a life that's actually yours. And no, it's not easy, but it's real, and real is worth it. If you've ever caught yourself living someone else's life and didn't know how to stop, hit that subscribe button. Because here, we don't chase dopamine, we chase truth. Grumpily, of course.